DIY Jules here. I am no expert, but I've been doing a lot of research online in regard to morels. So a friend of mine gifted these. She found them in her front yard the other day. And I've decided that I'm going to try and farm these because it's just a lot easier than hunting for them, although a lot of people enjoy the hunt. So I would highly recommend that you reference the urban farming guys or whoever on YouTube. They really have a much more thorough presentation of how to do this, but this is what I've gotten from them so far. So what I'm going to do is take a couple of these morels. Just going to take a couple of little ones. Okay, here we go. I'm going to throw them in here. I'm going to make some like a little soup. So I'm going to add a little bit of sawdust. I'm going to add a little bit of all-purpose flour. Maybe a little more sawdust. Okay. And I want a little bit of water. Let me grab a cup. Throw a dash of water in there. This is the pot that we're going to make our slurry out of. So this is what we're going to call making a morel slurry. I've got this set on soft foods. Just going to mix, blend, knead. Not a lot, just a little bit. Release it. Okay. And then I'm going to rinse the top off in here. We're going to add 2 tablespoons of molasses, since I've done this before. I want to make sure it's unsulfured. That's roughly 2 tablespoons. Yeah, maybe a little more. This is actually food for your billions of spores. You're going to want a tablespoon of salt. Okay, I use Himalayan pink salt just to keep the bacteria down. And we're now going to rinse that off in here. This has billions and billions of spores. We want to keep as many spores as possible. Now we're going to add this to the mix. Just make sure I get as much of it in there as possible. Making sure I get all those yummy little spores. And then we're going to take this aquifer, alright, because you don't want this to go anaerobic. So you definitely want to make sure, you know, most kids who have aquariums have this kind of stuff, okay? And then we're just going to put this in the bucket, and we're going to let this aquify for 24 to 48 hours. Then what we're going to do is take what's in this bucket, spread it out over up to 20 more 5-gallon buckets, and then just spread them all over the yard. And next spring, this is what I'm looking for. Thanks for listening.